Have you ever driven past an Amish farm and noticed their lush, orderly gardens? These gardens seem to whisper stories of abundance and harmony, drawing your eye with their vibrant colors and perfect symmetry. There's a sense of peace that radiates from these plots, as if nature itself is thriving under a gentle guiding hand. Rows of perfect cabbages, towering corn, and heavy tomato vines thrive in quiet harmony. Every plant seems to stand tall and proud, leaves unblemished and fruit ripening in the sun. The sheer vitality of these gardens is hard to ignore, and you can almost feel the life pulsing through every row. What's striking isn't just what you see, but what you don't. No chemical sprays, no wilting plants, no signs of pest defeat. There's an absence of the usual battles fought in most gardens, replaced by a quiet confidence that everything is as it should be. While many gardeners wage war against pests, the Amish seem to have found a secret, one rooted not in chemicals, but in understanding nature. Their methods are gentle, respectful, and deeply connected to the rhythms of the earth. For generations, they've faced the same pests as everyone else, yet their gardens endure, thriving year after year. This wisdom is passed down, season after season, as families work together to nurture the land and each other. Their approach isn't about killing pests, but about building gardens so healthy that pests never gain the upper hand. By focusing on soil health, plant diversity, and natural balance, they create an environment where problems rarely take root. At the heart of this is a collection of simple, interconnected techniques, like the stick method, that together create resilient gardens. These time-tested practices are easy to overlook, but they form the backbone of Amish gardening success. The Amish don't ask, "How can I kill the pests?" Instead, they ask, "How can I make my plants so healthy that pests aren't interested?" This philosophy shapes every decision, from seed selection to harvest. This shift in thinking changes everything. It transforms gardening from a constant struggle into a harmonious partnership with nature, where abundance is the natural result of respect and care. The Amish philosophy is simple. Strong plants resist pests. Their approach is rooted in the belief that a thriving, vigorous plant is naturally equipped to withstand the challenges of insects and disease. Just as a healthy person is less likely to get sick, a robust plant is less attractive to pests. When plants are well nourished and growing in optimal conditions, they develop natural defenses that make them far less appealing to insects looking for an easy meal. Pests are drawn to weak plants, nature's way of cleaning up the struggling and the sick. In the wild, insects target the most vulnerable, helping to maintain balance in the ecosystem. Healthy plants, with strong cell walls and natural chemical defenses, are tough for pests to digest or attack. Their resilience comes from deep roots, balanced nutrients, and a thriving soil ecosystem. The Amish see pests as a signal, not the problem itself. If pests appear, it means the plant, or more likely, the soil, needs attention. Instead of reaching for chemicals, they look deeper, searching for the root cause. Their focus is on building strength from the ground up, not on eradicating every insect. By nurturing the soil and supporting plant health, they create an environment where plants can thrive and pests struggle to gain a foothold. Every action, from soil prep to plant arrangement, supports the plant's natural defenses. Careful planning and attention to detail help ensure that each plant has what it needs to grow strong. They don't fight nature, they partner with it. Beneficial insects, healthy soil microbes, and diverse plantings all play a role in keeping the garden balanced. The result? Gardens so vigorous that pests become a minor nuisance, not a crisis. Instead of constant battles, there's harmony and abundance. It's a proactive, not reactive way to garden. one that leads to healthier plants, fewer problems, and a more resilient garden overall. Contrast this with the modern approach. See a pest, spray a chemical, and feel victorious, temporarily. But spraying only treats the symptom, not the cause. The real issue is often a stressed, weak plant. Chemical pesticides kill not just pests, but also beneficial insects, nature's own pest control. This creates a vacuum, leading to pest explosions and a cycle of dependency on stronger chemicals. The soil suffers, plants weaken, and the garden becomes a battleground. The Amish avoid this trap by refusing chemical shortcuts. Instead, they observe, understand, and build a self-regulating ecosystem. Their success proves that healthy, pest-resistant gardens don't require chemical warfare. There's a better, more sustainable path. For the Amish, everything starts with living soil. The health of their gardens, and ultimately their families, depends on the vitality of the earth beneath their feet. Healthy soil teems with life. Countless microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, and earthworms work together to break down organic matter, making nutrients available to plants and building a thriving underground ecosystem. The Amish feed this invisible world with compost made from kitchen scraps, garden waste, and animal bedding. Over time, these materials are transformed by microbes and worms into rich, dark, black gold that fuels plant growth. Animal manure, always carefully aged or composted, adds essential nutrients and organic matter, closing the fertility loop and ensuring nothing goes to waste. Crop rotation and cover crops like clover or rye are key practices. They prevent disease, break pest cycles, and naturally replenish the soil with nutrients. Cover crops not only hold soil in place and prevent erosion, but also add organic matter, and, in the case of legumes, fix nitrogen from the air, enriching the soil for future crops. Nothing is wasted. Every bit of organic matter cycles back to nourish the earth, creating a closed-loop system that mimics nature. This living soil is the foundation for strong, resilient, pest-resistant plants that can thrive without synthetic chemicals. By focusing on soil health, the Amish create gardens that flourish naturally, without relying on chemical crutches or artificial fertilizers. It's a sustainable, regenerative system, one that builds fertility year after year, ensuring abundance for generations to come. With healthy soil as the base, the Amish layer in diversity, planting a mix of vegetables, herbs, and flowers together. Unlike monocultures, this polyculture confuses pests and creates natural defenses. Marigolds deter nematodes. Strong-smelling herbs like basil and mint mask the scent of vulnerable crops, confusing pests like the cabbage white butterfly. The three sisters, corn, beans, and squash, support each other. Corn provides a trellis, beans fix nitrogen, and squash shades the soil and deters pests. This organized chaos mimics nature, making it harder for pests to find and overwhelm any one crop. Companion planting isn't just tradition, it's a strategic, natural defense system. The result is a garden that's more resilient, productive, and beautiful. Diversity is the Amish gardener's secret weapon. Together, these plants form a living shield. The Amish don't aim for insect-free gardens. They want the right insects. Beneficial insects like ladybugs, lacewings, and hoverflies are nature's pest patrol. Amish gardeners attract them by planting flowers and herbs, dill, fennel, alyssum, yarrow, that provide nectar and pollen. A shallow water dish and a few wild corners offer shelter and sustenance. This creates a permanent population of predators ready to control pests before they become a problem. Spraying disrupts this balance, killing both pests and their natural enemies. By fostering beneficials, the Amish build a garden with its own immune system. Nature's guardians keep the peace. Even in a balanced garden, young seedlings are vulnerable, especially to cutworms. The Amish use the stick method, a simple collar made from cardboard or a toilet paper tube placed around the base of each seedling. This barrier stops cutworms from reaching the tender stem. The collar decomposes as the plant grows stronger, leaving no waste. Sometimes a toothpick or stick next to the stem works just as well, blocking the pest's attack. No chemicals, no harm to other creatures, just clever, targeted protection. This method embodies the Amish approach: simple, effective, and in harmony with nature. Outsmart the pest, don't fight it. The Amish gardener's most powerful tool is the daily morning walk. At dawn, they stroll through the garden, observing every plant for early signs of trouble. A yellowed leaf, a chewed edge, a cluster of eggs. These are spotted and dealt with immediately. Hand-picking pests and removing problems early prevents outbreaks before they start. This daily ritual connects the gardener to the land, teaching them to read the subtle language of their plants. It's targeted, gentle, and leaves beneficial insects undisturbed. The morning walk is both pest control and a lesson in attentive stewardship. The gardener's shadow is the best fertilizer. The Amish secret isn't a single trick, it's a philosophy. Their gardens are living communities, not factories. The goal is balance, healthy soil, diverse plantings, and a thriving ecosystem of beneficial insects. They focus on health, not on eradicating every pest. Simple, non-toxic solutions like the stick method are used only when needed. By letting go of total control and working with nature, they create resilient, abundant gardens. The Amish show us that by partnering with nature, we can grow more with less effort and greater satisfaction. True abundance comes from harmony, not from battle.